Broadcasting to Stoke-on-Trent and the world. This is Six Towns Radio.
Just so beautiful. That's intro set, Bareface remix, the 1975 on Six Towns. And as promised, we got another special guest on the show. She's in Manchester right now. I've got Marika Hackman on the line. Hello, Marika.
Hello.
You all right? How's it going?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, good. Just loading into the venue.
Oh, are you?
Show.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Well, we met up. It must have been about 18 months ago. You were on the Benjamin Francis Leftwich tour, and you played the Sugar Mill in Stoke, and we met up on the tour bus. That's the last time I spoke to you.
Oh my God, it feels just like a whole world away so long ago.
Well, I've been just watching your career evolve. It's been amazing to watch it unfold, the people you've been working with, etc. So it's been exciting for you, especially this year, hasn't it?
Yeah, this has been absolutely incredible. I've been so lucky to have, toured with artists that I've always admired and get in the studio again and work with people I love working with. I mean, it's just been the most incredible year, and I'm so privileged.
Yeah, a couple of festival appearances, your own tour as well, and you're on tour at the moment. You're in Manchester. Is it raining by any chance?
Yep. Yes, it is. My hair's gone all curly and strange.
It's part of the look, isn't it? It's rock and roll. You've got to live it to feel it, haven't you? Yeah. So Bath is Black has been one of my songs of 2013. It's such a beautiful song. We will play it in a minute or two.
Aww,
it's just such a great song, and a lot of people have picked up on it, which has been fantastic for you. Yeah,
it's been pretty amazing. I mean, I never really expected the reaction that it's got, because I wrote that song about 4 or 5 years ago, so it seems so strange that I kind of a year and a half ago I took it into the studio and kind of refreshed it, and then suddenly there's just been all this huge reaction to it, which has been quite amazing because I definitely wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know as well, you play more than just the guitar, don't you? You play quite a few instruments.
Well, yeah, on those records I play all of the instruments apart from the strings. So I don't know if it's really playing instruments, like it's like kind of jack of all trades, master of none. I sort of go around, playing around with these things and plinking and plonking around, but I don't know, I guess it gives it a certain sound.
In the long run, it'll save you money as well.
Yes, exactly.
A really sad story this year, which created quite a lot of Twitter outrage, was the fact you got your guitar stolen early on the year, didn't you, Marika?
Yes, I did. It was very kind of shocking, really, because I played a show, kind of a one-off show for a friend of mine the night before a headline show in London that was the last of my tour, and I just had my guitar next to me, and someone walked over and just took it from about a foot away from me whilst I was talking to a friend. I had my back turned for about 2 seconds. And then I saw on the CCTV that this guy had taken it, so I just took a little picture, and obviously I was quite angry and upset, and posted it on my Twitter that night. And then when I woke up, it was just kind of going crazy. It was actually quite scary. It was just like snowballing, and all these DJs were kind of retweeting it and talking about it on their shows, and it was this huge reaction, and the guy just got so freaked out that he sent it back in a cab, and I actually managed to play it that night at my show, which was kind of amazing. Yeah,
so it all worked out okay, but yeah, I thought when you lose something like that, because I know what you like with your guitars and your musical instruments and everything like that. They're like a part of you, aren't you, when you're a musician?
Yeah, and it was the first electric guitar I'd ever bought and ever toured with, and it was I'd written songs on that guitar, and it's such a horrible thing for someone to do. It's something that you actually use for your trade. It's part of your work, and it's like when builders get their tools nicked and stuff like that. It's really unfair and like horrible. So yeah. Nasty man.
Like get your heart stolen. That's what it's like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ripped out. So you're doing a couple of gigs, but what are you going to be doing for Christmas, Marika?
Just going home and hanging out with the family, I think. We're having a very chilled out Christmas this year. It's just going to be me and my sort of immediate family. And just kind of relaxing. There's that little break in between Christmas and New Year where you're not expected to do anything. So I'll be making full use of that and just lounging around, watching Friends or something. So yeah, it's very chilled out, very relaxed, just down in Devon at home.
Yeah, it is TV time, isn't it, around Christmas? And of course it's been announced that you're going to be playing the Albert Hall next year.
I know. Oh, I still haven't got my head around that. It's still sinking in. And obviously it's with my friends, so that's kind of going to be the most amazing show to be playing with the boys. And, going to be like a big party, I think.
Yeah, again, Matty and the 1975, we've had them on the show and watched them grow from, when they first started making music, and it's been great to watch them to be where they are, number one album
amazing.
this year, and that, that show is going to be big for them too. So, one more thing I want to talk about before you go is a lot of people class you as folk. Would you think that's a fair way to pigeonhole you, or don't you like that?
I don't know. I think folk is such a blanket term these days. I don't think it's kind of lost its meaning. People just put folk on anything, where it's just if they see a picture of someone playing an acoustic guitar, they'll just say folk straight away without even listening to it. There are definitely elements of folk in my music, and I grew up listening to a lot of folk, and I love folk music. But I also think there's a lot more there that I think it'd be hard to define it as just folk, and I feel that when people do that, it kind of shuts off a certain part of their brain and they're not really going to listen any further.
Yeah.
There's elements of sort of grunge and psychedelia in my music as well. There's like so much more in there. But folk is an aspect, definitely, so I don't mind it that much. I'm not sort of insulted by it, but I don't think anyone should be pigeonholed this early on in their career, really, because
they
I want to
keep pigeonhole full stop. They shouldn't.
No,
I think it's unfair. When I see you in a magazine or a newspaper, the word folk's always bandied around a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's I think it's the Mumford and Sons thing. As soon as they became so mainstream, everyone was compared to them. I'm not saying that you are, but I think anyone that was stripped down with a guitar. Yeah,
definitely. It's a tricky one. I mean, the only one I find I have to play, I get a little bit peeved with is when I'm classed as twee folk, because I would say my music was anything other than twee if you listen to the lyrics. But yeah, I don't mind being called folk, but I don't think it's quite correct.
Oh, don't get Marika Hackman peeved, guys. That's the thing. You don't want to see that side.
Something rude. I suddenly have to think of a different word.
No, I like it, peeved. We all get peeved now. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show. It's been great to talk to you again.
No problem.
And hopefully talk to you in 2014 when we've got more to talk about, more touring, more maybe an album next year. Not a mini album.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely an album.
Well, thank you again. We're going to play the Bathurst Black right now. You have a great Christmas.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You too.